Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is the Woodridge Parents Podcast, episode number 33. My name is Daniel Staley. This is my beautiful and lovely wife, Kelly.
Hi.
And we are the hosts of the Woodridge Parents Podcast, coming at you weekly with all news about Woodridge, Bergen County, and little rugrats and keeping them under wraps. Hi, Kelly.
Hi, honey.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
Nothing really. A little bit boring today since you were working,
Yeah.
So.
But we made it here.
Yes.
Made it here for the day.
I did fold some clothes and I cleaned a little bit. So,
All right. All right. Well, that wraps it up for this evening. Appreciate it. Got my sunglasses keeping my wild hair at bay.
It did get really long.
Yeah, it's super long. I haven't cut it in
a while.
5 months.
Yeah.
Got to fix up Johnny's hair a little bit, although
I
think it looks fine. But. So we'll kind of jump right into it. The first major topic today. If this house is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. But it was because there was an earthquake last night. So again, we record on Sunday. So Saturday evening, there was an earthquake in Hasbrook Heights.
That's very close.
Yes. So I thought that was a little odd. Let's see. The U.S. Geological Survey confirmed an earthquake shook northern New Jersey Sunday night. The 3.0 quake was centered at Hasbrook Heights in Bergen County. Residents of Jersey City, Bergen, Morris, Essex, and New York City took to social media Saturday night to report they felt shaking. So we definitely felt it.
Yeah.
And
I was still watching TV. You were sleeping.
No, I was awake, right? I
late?
kind of just laid down.
Yeah.
But it felt like something ran into the house.
I thought there was an animal in our house and ran into the couch. I was like, what is going on?
I thought maybe like a car hit the house or something. I thought
a train derailed or something like
yeah, because it shook the house something crazy.
Yeah.
But it was also weird. Like, it wasn't like a rumble that like shook per se. Like,
I didn't hear anything. I think like just like the movement kind of startled me where I didn't really hear anything.
I felt the siding of the house like shake.
Yeah. Like when I was talking to my parents today, because they felt it too. My dad said he definitely heard he definitely heard it. He actually thought my mom fell out of the bed, and my mom thought my dad fell out of the chair, which kind of got them scared a little bit, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I was talking to people last night I haven't talked to in weeks. Do you hear that over there?
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. Like, I thought, again, we have the back door to the garage, just like a regular, like, swinging door.
Yeah.
And it's pretty heavy. So, like, I remember I put the grass clippings into the bag after we went bike riding last night. So I thought I left it open. And, like, wind
and that happens.
Oftentimes will slam it. And it's pretty loud. But, like, it really shook the house. And then you said people were outside, like, looking around. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then old Big Bob next door, I went outside in the backyard. Good thing it was dark out because I was still in my undies.
I know. He was like,
but Bob couldn't. It's like tool time. Like, Bob can only see over there. But Bob said he felt it too. Then I was like, what the hell just happened?
I know. When I was talking to Brianna, everyone was outside.
Yeah.
She was scared off her mind. They went to check the kids, make sure everyone was okay.
Yeah, I mean, down here by the train tracks and by Curtis and stuff like that, you know, there's construction or something like that. Something might have fell over, but like, then Santiago texted a couple minutes later, like, oh, I think we just had an earthquake.
Yeah.
And he lives down in Moonachie, like past the airport.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, Jesus.
I also thought maybe like when like the trees fell on the house too.
Oh, God.
That's what I thought. No, I know, but I'm saying like that could be a very possible answer too, you know?
But apparently there was an actual earthquake.
When I talked to my cousin Tara too last night, I'm telling you, I never stay awake that late. I don't know how many people I was like literally like texting with last night. Crystal on the other side, they were actually getting ready to go to the airport because they're going on vacation last night. She's like, an earthquake hits now? We're going to the airport in an hour. Are you kidding me? So they were feeling it over there, obviously. Because
their flight didn't get delayed or anything, right?
I haven't talked to her. I don't know. Tara thought one of her boys like slammed the door in the back and she started yelling at them, but they're like, we didn't do anything, you know? But yeah, that was really crazy. And here I am last night on ChatGPT asking about like earthquake survival. Like, what do you do?
God.
Because come on, honestly, like in our neck of the woods, hurricanes we've dealt with, blizzards we've dealt with, an occasional tornado here and there we've dealt with. Earthquakes, I am not equipped. You know what I mean? Flooding, even when we had that flood over here, like by our house, like, you know, those poor people over there. Again, we can handle that. Earthquakes, I cannot. I have no idea what to do. When I was ChatGPTing about, you know, like what you should do for like an earthquake for like a survival thing or whatever, it was like, yes, so for 3 days you should have a gallon of water per person. Yeah, so we're going to be carrying 12 gallons of water in a backpack.
We're not preppers though, dude. It's just not what we're going to do. So I'm trying to look up when the last one was, because I remember
we were in Disney. When we were in Disney, not this Easter, but last Easter, there was an earthquake here too.
Oh yeah, I don't mean that. There was one when I was in school in Jersey City. This was like 15, 16 years ago. I remember that.
Really?
I remember I called into the Stephen A. Smith show and actually got on air. But I remember then, like, it felt like a kid behind me was like shaking the desk or something like that.
Really?
Like, that was like a rumble. This was like
a shake,
a boom.
Yeah. When I saw the Skolkos at church today, Gino thought something happened in the city. He thought there was like an attack on the city.
Yeah.
Because like I guess like where their houses they can kind of see.
Yeah.
And he thought there was like an explosion in the city.
Not for nothing. We had reference in one of our earliest episodes was all the crazy experiments they did down at Curtis Wright.
Yeah.
Instead of it happening in Hasbrook Heights, which is close enough, like they might have tested a nuclear bomb last night underground.
Great, lovely. And then someone also said to me, "Did a school fall down?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I hope not, please." Like, what? Like,
no,
really?
I'm sure it's fine.
But again,
the school's probably way more sturdy than any old building.
No, I know. I'm just like,
it's brand new construction.
But like that's like which just like what people were like. Because they didn't know what it was at first, you know? Yeah, see, that's the thing that kind of creeps me out because, like, it wasn't like a rumble. Well, I did a little bit of research on it, and it said it was like a 6 point.
It's 3.0.
No. I'm not talking about the strength of the earthquake, like where it originated was. It wasn't that deep into the ground or something. It was like 1 kilometer into the ground or something. I thought it was 10 kilometers. Well, I 1 or 10, you know, but yeah, 1 or 10. But I was talking to my dad, and he was saying that because like the sound that it was making is because of the type of rocks we have here, and it makes different. What type of rocks do we have? I guess like well, I mean like where big they are. Ones? No, I guess like the different type of materials it's made of is different from the ones obviously out west, you know, because that's like more dry. Like we're more. That's why they get more of a shake. I guess I don't know, like more of like the sound or whatever. My dad was telling me about it, but I didn't really understand too much. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, it was. I don't think like we got any aftershocks or anything, right? I was actually waiting for them, but I don't think so. But like but I think you can have aftershocks for a couple days after, right? I don't know about days. I really have no idea. I wouldn't think days, but you wouldn't think you would have earthquakes in New Jersey either. So who knows? The big earthquakes in Russia just recently too. And wasn't there like a tsunami going too, like into Hawaii? Because of the earthquakes in Russia. Yeah, 6.8 in Russia. We just hit a 3.0. Yeah, can imagine. Well, the world's coming to an end, Kelly. Can we not say that? The apocalypse. I'm just happy that the boys were sleeping because Danny would not let this. I didn't even tell him about it. They would have loved it. Are you kidding me? Danny's been watching all those like disaster things on about the Earth lately. Oh, see, I'm like great. Danny manifested it. Oh, stop it. She got mental powers. Oh, my God, stop. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. How do they even, like, centered in Hasbrook Heights is kind of a weird thing, right? Like, well, the epicenter, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's, like, where it originated. Like, we're pretty damn close. Where was the actual center? I don't know. I mean, they didn't say that like the address. I guess they can't, like, really pinpoint exactly where it was,
Dude, Hasbrook Heights is right next to us.
I know it is, but I don't know.
That's really crazy.
Well, my cousin Caitlin, she lives in Hasbrook Heights, and she said it was a little bit scary. A little scary.
Small earthquake rattles New Jersey and New York City. Yeah, small this. Suburb of Hasbrook Heights as residents in Brooklyn heard the tremors. That's far, dude.
Yeah. Well, I was talking to Laura last night too, and she's in Belleville, and she felt it.
Apparently, a 4.8 in 2024 in Tewksbury.
Well, wasn't that? No. That was last year.
We were in...
No.
How long ago did we go to... Yeah, it was last year we went to Disney.
This Easter we were home. Yes, it was last year. Yeah. Last Easter, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's where we were.
Disney earthquake.
Because I remember my aunt calling us saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, your house is good." My dad's like, "What do you mean our house is good?" because of like the earthquake or whatever. She went to go check up the block.
Oh my god.
Like,
wonder if these Kill Tony tickets have dropped in price yet. Oh, a little bit.
Focus. We're not doing that right now.
Yeah, sorry.
He says I'm the one that's on Focus.
$78.95. We got to check out the old StubHub.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so earthquake. Hopefully that it didn't do any damage to the new tennis court down at Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't even know they built this.
Me neither, actually.
Yeah, I saw a post on Facebook or whatever. Basically, people complaining as they always do.
As usual.
But they were complaining how the new tennis courts weren't open yet.
I think they're like locked up tight.
I think it was like a picture from somebody on top of the train station thing.
Uh-huh. And
it looks pretty nice, really. But like the area is not complete. Like there's no walkway and stuff like that. So
they ripped everything out, I think, right?
Seemingly, yeah.
I didn't even realize they were even doing construction over there. I mean, like, were they coming from the opposite side, from like the parking lot for like for the train? 'Cause I didn't see anyone really coming down. Like that was home all summer.
I mean, that would probably be the best idea, is to open it up from that side.
Yeah. So I mean,
so you don't need you don't have to worry about people parking on the street here.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have just kept the basketball courts and then just opened it up on that side, I think there would have been a lot less issues.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had people complaining about people parking in front of their house and causing all fights and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they might still have fights, but like at least you wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't have been concerned as much with the people parking in front of the house and loading up the street, which definitely that was a thing.
And there are cameras on that side too, right? I mean, obviously for like the parking.
Well, I mean, there's cameras on the train station now. So
no, yeah, so I'm saying everywhere. Like where like if they even kept the basketball courts open over there, they would be on like camera, obviously, like where there were people would think twice before starting it.
Too many ruffians and hoodlums. I mean, they should just put basketball court in that patch of grass at the athletics center.
They should put something there.
Yeah, I mean, the newest thing that I had heard was that it's just going to be more parking, which sort of sounds like a letdown, but they do need more parking down there.
They do.
When we have Little League games down there, it's pretty packed. And like if there's like a soccer game and 2 baseball games, like there's no park.
Yeah, there's no park at all.
So, I mean that would be something that would be nice to have, the extra parking, but...
They would have to, like, really... I mean, because, it would be very, very close to the track where everyone's walking and, like, the kids are riding their bikes and everything, where they would have to, like, really kind of...
Well, it's a big lot. They would figure it out.
I would say maybe half of the lot would be good for parking. I wouldn't put the whole thing there because that's a nice little area there.
Yeah, we want a gazebo or an amphitheater. That's the newest thing that we've moved on to, is wanting a big gazebo or an amphitheater.
But that would be nice.
Yeah, I think
they do it in Lyndhurst, and it's like really nice in the summertime, where they do like the concerts and like the, the movies under the stars and everything. That would be a big thing,
Yeah.
And people would love that too. Honestly, if they just have like a nice little gazebo, nice little movie screen out there, that again can get taken down and put away when it's done.
Yeah, I mean, we do all these town days and stuff in the middle of town, and I remember they did one like down here. Mm-hmm. But then I haven't done it in a couple of years, I don't think.
What, you mean the block party?
Yeah.
But isn't that just for like the houses down there with the
No, they
families?
did basically almost like a second town day
Really?
down here.
Oh.
But this was a good couple of years ago now,
Okay.
so I don't necessarily remember.
A couple of years ago, the boys were smaller. I didn't really see what was going on.
Well, soon enough, they're going to be going to these events by themselves with their buddies.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What?
Let's not get too crazy here. You're 5 and 7.
Couple years.
Yeah, about 10. Okay, 8 for Danny.
I mean, like 4.5 for Danny.
You think so?
So when he's 12, he's not going to be able to go ride his bike around by himself?
A little bit, but I don't know. He's already asking me for a cell phone. And I already told
Did
him
he really?
no. Yeah, he goes, Mommy, when am I gonna have a cell phone? I go, you have your watch. I know, but I can't text anyone. You go, I go, you don't gotta text anybody. You text Mommy and Daddy. That's about it.
Who's he texting?
I don't know. I don't know who he wants to start texting, and that's sorry. Hard no.
He's got to flex on his girls.
I go, don't even bother asking your father. I'm already saying no. Oh, but Mom, Dad will just. I go, no, he won't. No.
Yeah.
No phone. Oh, well, my friends at Judo have them. I go, they can have a car. They can have a Lamborghini. I don't care what the hell they have.
Right, who's got a cell phone at Judo?
I think Kiana and Amir have cell phones. Or like Amir has.
What, though?
I don't know. I had kids in my second grade class have cell phones. Why didn't you text me last night? I was like, what is this?
Yeah, but what's the actual point of that? Like,
I don't know. I
could see them our kids have tablets and they play like the games and stuff like that on the tablet. And if they really wanted to figure it out, they could probably send messages on the tablets. But
they do it to each other.
Yeah,
but that's to each other.
But what is the actual point of giving a kid a cell? Like, are we paying a data plan for that? Are you out of your mind?
Probably.
Oh.
But I mean, too much too soon. Like, they have to learn how to be kids first and stay that way for a little while.
Yeah, no.
You know what
phones.
I mean? No, I already told him a hard no.
I'm the tech guy around here.
I already told him no.
Saying
I was like, no, sorry, don't answer Dad. Oh, but Dad, you understand? I go, no, I don't care what Daddy says.
Dad would understand for what?
Because you like all the techie stuff. I go, you have your watch. You can call anyone that you want within what we say is okay. The thing is, he wants a little bit more freedom, and not happening right now. He's only 7.
No.
And John just kind of follows suit.
John doesn't
care. Our Sunday rider, he doesn't care.
Takes his sweet old time on that bicycle.
But he's having a great time doing it, though. Yes, he's like,
yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, wait till we take off those training wheels. It's not going to be doing do anymore.
I'm sure he'll start zooming just like Daniel does.
Not yet, I don't think he's ready for that yet.
No.
Maybe next year. I mean, we'll see.
Oh, we should definitely take the training wheels off by next year.
Yeah. We waited a little bit too long, I think. Last summer we didn't really. Because it was just it was really hot last summer, I feel. Even now, it's finally it's cooling down.
Well, it's just that Johnny was still kind of too little. Mm-hmm. So, it was kind of rough if we were going to take.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, if we're taking Johnny and he could barely even stay up on the bike, but then we have to get Daniel. And then,
his scooter was fine, but then he was being too big for the scooter. I'm like, you look like a big oaf right now. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
But Daniel is zipping around now.
Zipping around.
A little too fast for my liking, to be honest.
He almost ran over that little baby last night. Well, I don't think he was going to, honestly, but a little bit
he
too
sees
close.
all these other kids whipping it around down there, so he wants to.
Of course he does.
Be a cool guy too.
And then, can I take off my helmet? The same time we're like, no.
Take off your helmet. Are you out of your mind?
What is wrong with you?
My Lord.
I can't. But, it would be nice if they had a little movie thing, and it would be a nice way for even young parents to meet each other, because with their kids down, to see
the
moving
gazebo
them to the
thing?
start.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Even what they do in Lyndhurst, for the the festival or whatever. That's a big patch of grass. That is a big area that they can do that with. There's no cars. Everything's pretty much fenced in. I still get a little nervous. The boys driving their bikes around together and by themselves, which we have to make sure they have their watches on. I always kind of forget, but at least it's enclosed. You can pretty much always see, if you really look, and you can kind of see where they are. I always put them bright shirts, but that would be a great thing to kind of just have something down there, even before school starts. That would be a nice thing for the schools to do, get ready for school event, not involving the teachers or anything, because trust me, they need their time just before, they come back to school, which I definitely know. But it's a nice thing to kind of like get everyone back in the swing of things. If they want to sell Doyle or any like clothing or whatever, that would be a nice little get together, a couple like weeks, like a week before school or something.
Yeah.
A lot to do, but that's only me.
Back to school party.
Back to school bash.
Oh boy.
Oh, let me be in charge of that. Oof. Give me the funds, I'll do it.
You're not even on the PTA.
I am on the PTA.
What was that?
I'm a member of the PTA. No, I'm on the PTA. I'm on multiple PTAs.
Oh, jeez.
Lyndhurst, I'm a teacher, and then Woodridge, I'm on the parent. I don't go to the meetings because they don't want me to go to the meetings, but like I am a member. They have like monthly meetings for like what they should be doing better in the school, and
so
it
doesn't
doesn't do anything.
Well,
so
yeah, because you're not there.
I don't
stirring things up.
I don't need to. I stir things up enough in my town. I don't need to stir things up in
this is your town, Kelly.
My teaching town.
This is.
I know this is my town.
Okay. Lyndhurst is some other ghetto town. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
This is your town now.
I know it's my town. I think it'd be a great idea.
Danny also did go to the football camp / football clinic at the high school.
So
that
hot
was, though. It wasn't that
last week.
It was Monday and Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
Monday and Tuesday. Not super amount of kids, but enough. Shout out to Coach Carbone and his whole staff. I met with him, discussed some things. It went pretty well. They were doing a nice job.
Yeah. And the high school boys helped too, which is nice.
Yeah, the high school boys were helping. It was boys and girls. They were running around like maniacs.
Yep.
Daniel was acting crazy.
Yep.
But his little buddies were there, so that was good.
Yeah.
And it's getting the ball rolling.
He was like, "Mommy, I was there for like 4 hours." I'm like, 2.5, but fine.
Yeah.
Like, stop. I saw you screwing around. I was right there watching you in the truck.
He was fine.
I had a great spot too, because I obviously got there earlier or whatever, and I parked right on like the side, like right on the side, like where you can see the football field or whatever. I had my air conditioning going. I had a little snack with me. I had my water. I'm like, okay, good job, Dad. Had my little phone going.
I stood with some of the other parents and watched.
I know.
They did pretty good. It was kind of basics, but
Yeah.
they were running around, hitting stuff and throwing each other around.
Of course.
Which was good. But football season's coming up soon. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to send an email after this.
We did get an email about John. I don't know if you saw it yet. Under the Staley family.
From Lopana.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be starting soon. We're going to be practicing at the same time.
You are, right? I'll be
place in the beginning.
Okay.
I know the Mighty Mites got moved. I don't know if they got moved or whatever, but they weren't practicing at 14th Street last year towards later in the season.
They weren't. You're right. They weren't.
So I don't know if once they kind of get pads and stuff like that, then you go to the field.
Yeah.
But even like the high school team doesn't practice in pads all the time. They only get a certain number of hours that they could practice in pads, and then the rest has to be just padless.
I don't know how that. I never played football, so I don't know how that goes.
Well, I mean, it was when we played football, we practiced in pads Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I remember Scott doing that too, just like nonstop.
Yeah, it's just sometimes Mondays if we had like a Friday night game, but usually Monday we would do like a walkthrough because a lot of times we had there was like JV games and we didn't have that many kids, so like you kind of needed the kids to practice, but they would be at the JV game, so you would just do walkthroughs. And then Fridays we would do a walkthrough just so you're not kind of getting banged up the night before the game.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But other than that, we were in pads hitting.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But yeah, we're not really going to be doing that much hitting at all in practice anymore. We're not really even allowed to.
Really?
No. We got to keep the kids on the team. We're at 13 now, so.
All right, we
have to teach them how to wrap up and tackle and stuff like that. So.
Okay.
But we'll be getting there.
Do you have a schedule yet?
It's Tuesday, Thursdays.
No. I mean, like for games.
Oh no.
Yeah, that happened yet. Okay.
No.
Just curious about that.
There's going to be a football meeting. Probably.
I was going to say it should be soon, right?
Yeah. So probably this week, to be completely honest. It'll probably end up popping up, which is great. I got a lot of judo to get in this week.
I was going to say, I hope it's
the
not
Veterans
this week.
Open on Saturday. So I'm an old man. I get to fight the veterans instead of 17 to 25
No,
year
but
olds
you're like
anymore.
one of the youngins in this one, though.
Yeah, sort of. It's 30 and up.
It's
so
still
I'm
okay.
41.
It's still fine. It's still okay.
Pretty sure the guy in my bracket right now is 48.
Okay, there you go.
I fought him before, so. So we'll see.
Yeah, I think we'll be good.
Sort of in loop with their bike riding and kind of hanging out and kids zooming around all the time. I wrote a topic. I had it written down for last week, but we bumped it to this week. It's not necessarily like a time-sensitive topic, but I wrote down choosing your kids' friends. Now, I know that's, in a literal sense, that's kind of difficult to do. You would always love to make sure that they're only with the good kids and not the I don't want to say bad kids, but the kids that like to cause a little more ruckus.
A little more undisciplined.
Correct. And this comes up because there are some kids down in bike riding, some on the football team who we prefer him to hang out with, and then some not on the football team who are a little bit more wild, have some disciplinary actions in school. And of course, Daniel seems to trend over to the bad kids.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that. Honestly, like when we're down bike riding, I think it's kind of like who's there, honestly. And and like Danny has a very outgoing personality.
Yeah.
And I feel sometimes like some like quieter kids can kind of get I don't know what the word is to say, but you know, Danny
wants to be hyped up. all the time.
No. I think Danny's also very competitive. So if he sees someone kind of like acting up, like being kind of like not wild, but very like outspoken, he wants to kind of like be more than that
outspoken?
person. Yeah.
Boy.
Do you know what I mean? Like he would never do anything like where he would hurt someone or anything like that. But if like he sees someone like doing a wheelie or something or like that, like he is going to be trying to do that, which is not good. But I think like if someone's trying to kind of like outdo him with something, he has to make sure he does it better. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily him wanting to be friends with that person. It's just him trying to outdo that person.
Yeah, that's true.
And again, like that's how kids are too. You know what I mean? And some kids are just naturally like more quiet. Like Johnny is naturally more quiet when he's out of the house.
Sure, but he wants to be in the loop.
No, he wants to be in the loop, but he won't like challenge somebody.
No, not yet at least.
Danny will challenge somebody.
But that's the thing. Like if Daniel's in with like a group of the older boys, Johnny wants to be in that group too.
That's just how brothers are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just kind of like how that goes. You know what I mean? I see that a lot, like with like, you know, brothers and like school and even like sisters and stuff like that. They always kind of like they're going to be calling Johnny Little Staley or Danny's little brother. Oh yeah, it's Danny's little brother. Like next year when he goes to Doyle for kindergarten. Oh yeah, it's Danny's little brother. I'm John. You know what I mean? Like that's what's going to be until they get to know him too as like a big boy. You know?
Oh, Johnny the big boy.
And John is, I mean...
he's a big boy.
I wish he could play football with you this year. I mean, he's going to be tackling people too in flag.
Probably.
He's going to be.
Probably.
Because he's going to see you guys practicing. And you know that Dan's going to practice with him at home tackling. And they just do it at Judo anyway. He's going to be the biggest kid there.
Probably.
He is. You know? And he doesn't go down easily.
No.
You know? I mean, I know sometimes in judo he just kind of like falls over like a fish, but that's just like a different type of situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These are going to be kids like his age and like a year older. Like at judo, he has kids that are like a lot older than him. And I guess sometimes I feel like he feels a little bit intimidated because he feels like he's like the youngest one there. He's not the youngest one here this time.
No.
Like he's going to be the one like kind of like going after things and yay.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. So,
I mean, what is the general likelihood of being able to choose your kids' friends anyway? I feel like the harder that you push for that, they're going to end up going in a different direction.
It depends. I mean, like now, like kids aren't just kind of like walking out of the door. Okay, Mom, I'll see you later. Like now, it's more like, okay, well, I hate the term play date. I hate that word so much, but Usually, I mean, like, they become friends with the people that they're always with, like
Yeah.
football, who's in his class. Because a lot of his friends, I mean, he does have obviously some good friends in his class, but, you know, none of them are on his football team.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really think they keep them separated, obviously. They just kind of have to, like, do it, you know. But,
well, he'll have football and wrestling local.
yeah.
And then, you know, that is the thing about judo, since we don't do it in this town.
Yeah.
You know, he's friends with those kids, but, like, we don't really go to Toto and hang out with them.
No, we don't, you know. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, he is friends with them. He definitely is friends with them. He's very competitive with them, too, which I feel is good also, but it's very under control. They're not just allowed to just kind of, like, goof off and just kind of do, like, whatever they want. Like, they're not, like, at the park, like, just, like, screwing around.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, where it's always kind of, like, a constant control of, like, what they're allowed to do and what they cannot do. So, you know.
He still asks us, "Hey, Mom, can I go over here with my friends?"
I know.
We
Right
can go
after a
bike ride."
competition.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait. What do you
I was
mean?
talking about just, like, bike riding.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, no. No, sorry. It's 7:30 at night. You're going home and going to sleep.
Oh, God, yeah. We've been getting our 6,000 steps in at night.
I
Those
know.
walks, it's working out pretty good.
We did promise them a movie night, though, tonight. You
So no bike ride?
Are we going to go bike riding tonight? Because they have to wake up
Well,
early,
not
too,
if,
tomorrow.
not if they want movie night. It's almost, we're going to start prepping dinner soon.
Well, yeah, we start making sausage and peppers tonight.
What are we watching for movie night?
I had a great idea.
Oh, gosh, here we go.
Well, I was going to say Hook, but I don't want to do Hook. I want to do Muppet Treasure Island. They'll get a kick out of that.
Is that a cartoon or is it Muppets?
It's Muppets with real people.
So we could watch it, but heard it here first on the podcast, they're not going to like that.
Really?
I don't think they would like Hook either. That's like old.
You see, well, I don't know other ones to watch. All the things I watch is Fortnite. Fortnite this, Fortnite that. I hate Fortnite.
Well, I mean, the Lego stuff was good. They like that. They like cartoons.
I know.
They're not like Hook. They're not going to like.
I was thinking of something. Well, they love The Sandlot. They love
Yeah,
The
they thought it
Sandlot.
was okay.
And what other one do they like? They love The Sandlot. And what's the other one?
They love Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. Well, that's a cartoon.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
they're not into old stuff like the stuff you watch, Mommy.
Watch it.
You're like, Hook's old for us.
I just thought it would have been like something cute to watch. Something that they haven't watched before.
You're into like the retro stuff.
No, it's stuff that I grew up with.
Yeah, but we kind of didn't. Like,
I did. What do you mean?
Hook came out in 1991.
Okay. I was 6.
Okay.
I
So
watched
you didn't
it.
grow up with that.
But like I was like young and like we watched it, went to
You
the
were
theater to
super
watch it.
young, and you probably don't even remember that.
I don't know. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, things you grew up with is like,
like what?
I don't know, like 8 minimum, really into like 12, not 6. It was almost in the 80s. They're going to look at this and be like, what is this old movie?
I don't know. I thought it would have been cool because like flying and everything like that, and pirates and stuff like that.
That's not cool to kids. I know, like, to you, that was like the first like movie with special effects since it was back in the day, but like, they're not into pirates.
Didn't he have a pirate birthday party 2 years ago?
I don't
did.
even remember. It's probably because that's what you suggested.
Probably.
Yeah. They're into like futuristic tech stuff. Not
God.
Robin Williams, who looked like he was 47 playing Peter Pan. It's kind of strange, actually, to be completely honest. How old was Julia Roberts when she filmed Hook? 23, huh? How come, like, that's something people say all the time. Like, people of younger ages look older in, like, older movies. I guess it's true, because 23, she looks 50. I don't know.
Well, don't people say too like how like Gen Z looks like so much older and then then like millennials look like so young now?
Gen Z is the newer
Yeah.
age. No. All the new generations look young.
I always hear that on TikTok saying how like millennials like.
You're thinking Gen X.
No, Gen X is before us.
Right.
Or like we are them. I don't know.
No, you're a millennial.
Yeah, we're millennials.
We look older than the kids now.
Well, we should. I mean, because
when we were their same age, we looked older, which it's the same theme that goes back further.
So, like when I was 20, I looked older than 20.
Than what a 20-year-old looks today. Yes.
Oh, I guess. I always look
well,
young.
they dress a lot more casual these days. And they're just like, you know.
Well, I do remember something. Okay. Now, this is going to bring a lot of people back. So, do you remember going like clubbing and stuff like that? How girl. Okay. So, like, I remember wearing like those tight dresses, makeup full done, and like people would actually go out to like dance. These younger kids don't do that anymore.
Well, there's
right?
Yes and no. I mean, they go out. They go to like festivals and stuff like that.
But that's not the same as clubbing, as you know. Like I would get a different pair of high heel shoes.
Festivals are similar to clubbing.
Oh, really? I never went to festivals.
You've never been to festivals.
But I remember I would get a different set of high heel shoes every single time, every single weekend I would go out.
Yeah, it's because you weren't really like
what?
You weren't really like a club dancer though.
But I would still go out.
Well, sure, but there were plenty of girls and guys who would wear casual stuff to the clubs back in the day when they were actually dancing. The whole time.
I never noticed any of that.
You went to like white people clubs.
He doesn't know everything I used to do when I was in my younger days.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like how like different everything is from like.
So it's definitely a little different.
Yeah.
Kids don't drink as much now. Most of like the late night clubs and all that stuff are gone.
Really?
COVID killed most of that, especially in New York City. Like New York City has almost no like after hours parties.
Really?
Anymore. Yeah. Huh. Brooklyn has some, but like Manhattan has pretty much none.
Wow.
I think they nixed all like the after hours things. Like I used to go to Pasha and come home at 7 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. Like I think that's all gone now. And it's funny. There was a Drewski video recently. You probably don't know who Drewski is.
I don't, but I'm going to smile and smile and nod. Like,
but it was a Drewski video about people making fun of dudes that were dancing in the club. But like it's like a double entendre almost because that's what you're supposed to do in the club is go and dance. But like it's come full circle where kids don't go to the club to dance. They're just like kind of posting up.
But what do they do there if they don't drink and they don't dance? What do you just stand there and like take selfies?
Yeah, kind of.
That's not fun.
Yes, no, it's not.
You know, I mean.
And I get like they would probably be drinking stuff like that, but it's. I guess it's not cool dancing, which doesn't really make sense because like people dance on TikTok all the time now.
Yeah.
But like they were like making fun of like the dude who goes to the club and it's like just dancing the whole time. But it was like an ironic video because that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, yeah. Cause I mean, like I remember, you know, like even like there's like a whole ritual before going out to a club, you know, pre-gaming, go to someone's house, pre-game some more, and then finally go out there. You know what I mean? Like it was like a big ordeal. Like, you know, you can't eat too early, but you can't eat too late. You have to eat that like special like 9 o'clock time, so you have something in your stomach before you pregame, and then you go out, and then like you're not like bloated or hungry when your outfit, but you can still drink. But then you have to make sure that you eat something, that they get something on the way back to your place, you know, so you're not throwing up in the morning.
Yeah, we had different styles. I'll say that.
What? I still had a good time going out.
There wasn't much eating with us involved.
I'm not talking about like having full course dinners. I'm just saying like you put something in your stomach before you go out, and then on the way home, you never like had like you ever had like gravy fries at the end of a long night?
No.
What?
No.
How? Why?
Because we were coming. It was 8 o'clock in the morning. We were coming home.
I remember always going to Lyndhurst Diner. We have
1:30.
No, more like 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
3 o'clock.
Because then, depending on where we were, it would be open till 3, and then we would come back over here.
Yeah, I mean, you were a goody two-shoes, so, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, our last topic for today, is it the evening yet, technically, almost? Mixed feelings about starting school again. So for me, it doesn't really make a difference, although it's going to affect my work schedule when I got to pick up the kids. So trying to get in as much work as possible now, so I have a little bit extra time to pick up the little demons.
Both boys.
But how are your feelings about going back to school, Kelly?
Well, I mean, this year I have to redo everything, so it's kind of a little more stressful. Like tomorrow I'm going to my classroom to actually like really get stuff done. Like I was kind of like putting it off for a while, but now I really have to get things done. I'm teaching a new grade level this year, so it's not just kind of like poof, I can kind of start over again. With the boys, I'm fine with Danny, you know, like I don't really have to worry about him with his school, you know. Behavior wise, he needs to kind of, you know, rein it in a little bit. Johnny, I'm not nervous about him starting school. I'm just kind of nervous about the new environment because he was at Sacred Heart for 2 years. You know what I mean? Like where Danny was only there for 1 year, so he had like 1 year in and then he was gone. Like now John's going to, you know, it's his new, you know, place. I mean,
he's going to be in the new portion of the school, so I feel like that's almost going to help because everybody's going to be new.
Yeah,
even
definitely.
Like the teachers.
Yeah, there's a lot of new teachers coming in too, like switching grades and everything. I heard too. You know, it's just a lot. I think like it's going to be actually a little bit easier for me in the morning, honestly now, because when I have to drop off the boys, they just go in together. I don't have to make another stop at Sacred Heart and then go to my school. I can just kind of like make like one stop and then kind of just like zip out of there real fast, hopefully. I don't even want to talk about the drop-off line yet because now everything's going to be all different because the kindergarten is going to be on the other side of the school where the new building, where the new portion is.
Yeah, you can go in through the main. It's going to be connected.
No, I understand
and
that.
I don't think they're going to go in on there. The gym is at the other side of the school.
I don't know.
I think they're going to go in through the main portion and go through the middle.
I don't know. I mean, as long as like Danny's going to be walking him into the.
He'll figure out where to go. So, they're not going to just like let kids wander around the hallway.
No, I know. I know the first day they line them up and everything, and but
Johnny's a big boy now.
I know he's a big boy. Stop. I know.
He'll be just fine.
I know he'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, academically he's fine.
Socially, he's fine too.
He has to talk slower, so he doesn't have to go to speech. I swear. But I went to speech when I was younger, though, so it's not a big deal.
Not me.
Well, you were giving speeches, I know.
Yeah, I went to speech one time for a week because I had to give a speech for a one-armed veteran.
Oh, my God.
I still remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to one-armed veteran.
I wonder who John's going to have this year.
When are we finding out who they both have?
In August, in a couple weeks.
It's going to be soon, right?
In a couple weeks. I mean, like, I know, like, for Lyndhurst, they send them out within maybe, like, the middle of August. I have their supply list and everything, so I kind of have to get a jump on that. I want to compare Amazon prices and BJ prices. But I think the boys will be fine, honestly. I think Danny's going to love having John there, and I think John is going to be like, my brother's in second grade. He's one of the cool, you know what I'm saying? I think he'll really, really like that. And I just have to tell Danny that, like, do your own thing. You don't have to always watch it on John, because that's what he's going to be doing too.
You can't flex on the kindergarten girls?
Oh, please. No, not all the kindergarten girls. No, sorry. We're not doing that. But, I don't know. I always get a little bit of nerves this time of year because first off, I'm going back to my school for me personally, where I don't really know those kids yet. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I do know that we have the same schedule somewhat this year with like vacations and stuff, which is nice.
That's good.
But there are going to be a couple little things that you might have to kind of jump in for me because I have some parent-teacher conferences on the same time that the boys do, but we have to kind of just work that out.
Can't we just let Joy go do it?
No. You want Joy to go and do it?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't even know what that means. Why? What's the problem?
No, she's very she can be very critical with certain things when it comes to
Why
school.
do I care about that?
It's okay. I'm gonna make arrangements so I'll be able to
Let Joy do your back to school night.
Oh God, they don't know what hit them. She did first grade for 35 years.
No,
And actually, the teacher I'm working with this year, Jen, she had a couple years with my mom, so she already knows my mom. So that should be interesting.
Oh, good. We got a couple weeks left, Kelly.
Yeah.
A couple judo and jiu-jitsu tournaments in between that.
I know. I do want to do maybe that AC trip with the boys. We have to kind of see if we can work that out.
We got to book it, but also like the weekend after our tournaments, that's Labor Day weekend.
I know.
So
I don't know.
The odds of us getting, your parents could probably get them.
Yeah, they said whenever. They can get us whenever. But again, we have to talk about it.
They may or may not be able to if they sell out.
I know.
We have to book it. We don't have too much time to talk about it because that's a couple weeks from now. And if we want to get in Labor Day weekend, we have to book it.
I know. We have to. We'll talk about it later.
Tell them to book it. Harris, kids' family pool in the arcade.
I didn't realize that
I didn't know either.
Yeah, my dad was like, don't. I don't know. I'm about 95% sure, but they're actually going there on Tuesday.
No,
so my
I
dad
saw
was
a
make
YouTube video. Some guy had showed the pool in the arcade.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean,
they have an outdoor pool too. Apparently,
they do. I think. Yeah.
I think it's like either attached or right next to the kids area.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. All right, Kelly. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
And we love you too. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace.